Hey guys, welcome back to part two of building the children's houses. This is going to be Patricia and Rohan's house, and it was actually again based on another New Orleans style house, and it is called the Bungalow House. And it's exactly what I think. Like, just think of like the Jungle Adventure Pack. That's like pretty much exactly the style. Again, this picture in the corner is what I based it off of, and this house was actually really fun because I got to play with the little rising things right there. But what was annoying is they wouldn't go all the way up to the roof. So when I tried to move the roof back, it looked really weird. But again, this is me just trying to style match. And I knew I could hide the stairs behind the little pedestal things, but I didn't know where to put a door, so I just put the one that looked closest to the windows the picture had. And I tried to put some hanging plants outside, but it just wasn't working, so I gave up on that. And as I start kind of building, I'm like, yeah, this house ain't gonna work. It's way too small. And so I start adjusting it. And I didn't want to get rid of any of the trees, but we ended up just getting rid of that one middle one, so I had more room to work with. Now, initially, when building this house, I was just looking at it as like a living room, kitchen, a master bedroom, a bathroom, and a kid's bedroom. And about halfway through, I go, oh, yeah, like two families are supposed to live here, not just one. And so I start reorganizing it once I realize I do. And I really like that wood. It matches the one we used for the front door. And I don't think I've ever used the base game stuff in a color other than white or black. So it was actually really fun to work with the new wood. I really like the way this house turned out. This might be one of my favorite houses just because it's bigger and I was able to put more detail in it. I don't really like how the outside turned out, but the inside is really good. Building the initial bedroom was a little hard because I just didn't know how I was going to get the shape to work with the rest of the house. And that's when I was like, oh yeah, I need to make it bigger because more people are supposed to live in here. So that main room is probably going to be Patricia's because I did like the weird whirly bed. I'm like, she's crazy. It'll suit her good. And we had that weird space near the beginning, so I just put an umbrella rack and some shoes out there. And this is me going, okay, I can fit two master bedrooms. Now where are the kids going to sleep? And again, initially it was just going to be one bathroom, but then I added in that second one and I realized that I had accidentally also added in a third one. And so I didn't have to share it with the kids. So I ended up, this is me trying to figure out how to shape it without realizing that the bathtub was in the wrong spot. So yes, we now start copying over the master and bedroom stuff. And like the other house, I didn't really put much thought in the second room. It was just a different color of the first room. And looking back at this video, I actually forgot to color, like put a wallpaper on the kids' room, so I had to go back and fix that. This house was really nice. It was still, like I said, the New Orleans style, but I felt like it also ended up being very old-timey, where like everything revolves around the kitchen rather than revolving around like the living room or the entertaining room. And I really like that about old houses because it's much easier to do stuff when the kitchen is the main area. Since it was the bungalow house and the outside looked like Jungle Adventure vibes, I ended up using the Jungle Adventure windows, which I thought turned out real good. And we went ahead and moved Rohan and Patricia in, and we were good to go.